Hello guys, welcome back once again. Now we are going to continue with our series, and this is part 14. So if you are watching me for the first time, I would advise you to start from part 1. This tutorial is about how to create this school web app. Okay, this is very complex, multi-currency, which means that it doesn't matter where you are, if you're in Nigeria, US, UK, Ghana, you can use this system to manage your school. Now, I don't want to waste time. Let's go to the screen and I'm going to show you what we are going to do right now. In our last video, we learned about how you can set up the school fees and other things. Now we are going to look at the canteen and then extra classes and transport system. Now we are not going to waste much time here. First, let's go to admin dashboard. So we are going to school admin dashboard first. Okay, so let's go to settings. I think when we were doing some basic settings, I told you that if you want the school authorities, we have the extra classes. If you want to show the extra classes on the teachers portal, that is the money that you'll be getting, information about the extra classes on teachers portal, then you have to check this. If you want to show information about the extra classes, the money that you'll be getting every day on HR, then you have to check this. And also on the accountant, you have to check this. Okay, I added this feature because some schools, the teachers are not supposed to know what the amounts or what is going on in the classes. They only get their part at the end of the week or the term. In some schools too, the school authorities have nothing to do with it. It's the teachers who are in charge. That's why I have brought this functionality. So now everything is on, which means that we want everybody to see what is going on in the extra classes. That's why everything here is on. Now we have this. Let's move on to HR accounts or portal. So I will log out and go to HR. So HR, at the HR portal here. So let's go to, okay, so we have, let's first look at the canteen, count to canteen. Okay, good. So when you go down here, you will see all the classes that we have created. So you can see there we have basic 7, basic 8, basic 9. But as you know, we have already added student to only basic 8. We don't have students in basic 7 and we don't have students in basic 9. Now we have this. We have to add the amount that students are supposed to pay each day. This is not monthly. This each day. Even if they are going to pay monthly, then you can just enter the amount they are supposed to pay each day, which will multiply by months. Then you know the total amount for the term. Okay, but this one is daily because in Ghana here, most of them, the extra the canteen fee is being collected every day. They collect the canteen fee every day. That is what they do in Ghana. So this is daily canteen collection. Okay, so let's say it's $10 because the default currency is Ghana cedis. Yes, for the system. So if you're in Ghana, the moment you finish the setup, you already have everything in Ghana cedis. But I intentionally change it to USD. So I have made it in such a way that students will be paying $10 each day. Okay, and then the starting date is 18th. That is today's date. So I'm not going to touch it and click save. So which means that with this now, at least now we have not There's no payment yet, but we have an idea amount of money that we are supposed to. I guess collection is $20. That's yes. Okay. So but we have not collected any money yet. Okay, so now we are going to move. Let's move on to transport. The transport setup is different. Okay, it's different because the transport, we have different routes and the amounts that they will be charging for charging the student. Because what I know is students will not be paying the same amount because they are living in a different locations. Okay, so some schools may charge based on the student location. Okay, so you have to set up the routes. Okay, yes, the various routes that the buses are using. Okay, yes, so let's say I can say Kwadaso. Okay, so the route code, so that you can assign route code to, because let's say you have different buses or you have different routes, that you school can assign a code to each route. Okay, so let's say this route is 001. That's the code. The pickup time is, let's say, is 6:30. Is it 6:30 or 7 o'clock? Let's make it 6:30. Okay, so 6:30, that is the 6:30 a.m. Okay, so that's the pickup time, and then drop off time. And so the students will drop them around 8 o'clock p.m. Okay, so we have that, and the amount we are going to charge them is 12 cities. Sorry, it's $12. Okay, you can add optional notes, so we can make this one active, save, and now we have added route, and this is the route. Okay, good. You can add more than, and you can use this to just change to select the route, various route. So let's say we have Tanoso, sorry. So we have Tanoso route, and the code is 00002. Okay, the pickup time still the same time. That is 7 o'clock a.m. Sorry, it was 6, so 6:30. 6:30 a.m. and then drop off will be 3 p.m. Okay, and Tunnels Road, we will be charging the students 15 cities or $15. Okay, we don't have any note for that. Okay. So you see, we have two routes here, Kwadaso and Tanoso route. Okay, these are the names within my location. That is where I live, and that is okay. So right now we want to assign the students. You see, it's not all the students that take school bus. Some of them, they don't take school bus. Some of them too, their parents. I mean, yeah, some students take bus, others do not take bus. Okay, so which means that we only assign students that take bus to their route. Simple as that. Okay, so we will come here. Let's say, let me select Kwadaso route. Kwadaso route. So Kwadaso route is $12, and this one is okay. So let me select the Kwadaso route. Name of the student. So here you have to search the names of the students, or you can use their ID to search them. Okay, yes. So at least you are assigning students, so you already have data or names of the students. I don't have any in mind, so let me go to the fees area to get the names of the students. So let me come here. Sorry, pending. Yes, I'll be able to get the names of the students. So I'm going to assign that is about 3 students. Yes, so one is let me do it in this way. So I've added 3 students. So I'm going to assign only 2 students. So we have 200, 201, and yeah, 200 and 201. Okay, so let me come back here to transport. So then I will come here. So quadrant roots, the students. Okay, the name, see the name has appeared. So I've added the name to this to the list. Let me paste that this time. 201, the name is Christopher. So I've added that name too in addition, and the person is the student is basic 8, and you can see basic 8 here. Good. And the dates start from today. So I can just assign the students. So which means that the students has been added to the canteen. Okay, so let's see. So list of students. So we have 2 assigned to which is quadra. So let me remove one so that we will have okay. I think I don't have. I will include that in my next update. Yes. Okay, so let me select that and see. Okay, so I will include that in my next update. So I don't have unassigned here, which is no good. So I will include that in the next update. So I have assigned 2 students to quadrature roots. Okay, let me assign the other student to another root. Good. So, and that is 3. Oh, we don't have that. Okay, so we have 200. Okay, Christopher, and I will assign this one to that is Tanoso roots. So let me assign that. So yes, I've done that too. So Tanoso roots. Okay, good. So far so good. And we have spent 13 minutes. So we are done with the, let's continue with the extra classes. So extra classes too, I can come here and also configure the extra classes. So basic 7, I'm now going to basic 7. Okay, we don't have basic 7. We only have students in basic 8. They will pay $5. Okay, and start today. Okay, so I will save that. Okay, so which means that we have how many students? Okay, so I think I've added, you see, because I've already marked 2 students present, so it has recorded their canteen. Okay, canteen, the amounts that we have received for canteen, because during my, that is one of the videos as administrator, we went through the process of marking students manually, and that is why we have recorded the $10, because one student is $5. Okay, so that's why we have $10 here. Good. Okay, so I hope you can see this, the latest attendance. Okay, good. So that is good. Now this is what we are going to do. So the question is, how does the canteen, transport, and extra classes payment system works? Okay, it has been linked to the attendance. Okay, it has been linked to attendance. So if you want the extra classes, the canteen, and the transport system to function well, then the teachers must mark the online attendance, and that's going to be our next video. So how is it? Okay, so this is how the whole thing we have when the teachers or when the attendance officer, we have attendance officer who can use his phone to mark student attendance. Okay, good. Just by scanning the QR code on the student ID. Okay, good. So when they mark the attendance, once the student is present, because the student is part of the class, automatically it means that the student has paid for the extra classes and has paid for canteen. Okay, for the transport, because it is not all the students that pay for transport. Some of them don't pay. It's optional. So which means that the student which has been added to the transport routes, once they mark present, once the attendance is marked present, it means that they have paid for the transport. So that's how the whole thing works. If you don't understand anything, just drop your question. Okay, good. Okay, so right now, we are not going to waste time. I will end here. In our next video, we will create attendance officer account. Then after that, we will look at how to use the QR code to scan student attendance. Okay, and how the whole thing works. And you will verify that if after marking the attendance, the canteen was recorded, and also transports and the extra classes. So we will first mark it, then after that we will go and verify if it was recorded that the student that was marked present, something has been recorded. Okay, that's what I want to say. So thank you. So far so good. Watch out for the next video.